Welcome back, everybody, to the Mariners franchise, and today we've got our 3-game series against the 1-3 Detroit Tigers, or I should say 1-2. I can't math. So we're 2-2, and Detroit is 1-2. They just got back from facing the Dodgers in LA, and their only win is courtesy of their ace, Derek Skubal. Luis Castillo, who was once considered Seattle's ace, will be now their 5th starter. And he's going to make Zach McKinstry look dumb with that strikeout. Akil Baddoo goes down on strikes, and Castillo is starting the game quite strong, making a case for possibly even being Seattle's ace, who's Gleyber Torres, the newest pickup for Detroit, and he chases the slider, so Castillo starts his evening striking out the side of this Detroit lineup with a bunch of nasty breaking pitches, again making McKinstry look foolish, and then getting Torres as well with the slider away. So the Tigers are not exactly the most offensive team, but hey, neither are we. Both teams sit around the bottom of the league in average. Tigers are 15th, Mariners are 11th, so not very great, but the Mariners do hit some home runs, and you're going to continue to see that. We hit 8 against the Athletics last weekend, and Casey Mize is on the mound for Detroit. He's hoping to have a good, solid year, lowering that whip and ERA, and hoping to live up his potential, as he has not been able to do that just yet. Here's Jorge Polanco, hitting only .267, but OPS above 1,000 with 2 home runs in a 4-game set with the A's. The 1-1 pitch from Mize is a splitter that misses below the zone. Polanco didn't do much in Sunday's game, as he was 0-for-3 with a strikeout, but he starts the night with a bang, a leadoff solo shot. He just has to keep it fair, and it does curve just back in and off the foul pole, and that's his 3rd home run of the year and his 2nd leadoff home run of the season. And the Mariners take a 1-0 lead early. Rafael Devers has struggled so far, but he's going to put a charge into this one, and it is going to be gone into the batter's eye out there in center field. So Rafi Devers gets a home run, his 1st of the year, and he's hoping to get the bat going here. It's only his 2nd series of the year, but he has been abysmal in that 3rd spot. That the 2, 3, 4, and 5 for the Mariners have all struggled so far, and those are the power hitters, you know, your guys like Julio, Rafi, Raleigh, and Rosarena. But it's 2-0 Seattle. Bottom 2nd, Luke Raley puts a charge into this one, and it scrapes over the wall for a home run. Raley getting in on the action, so 11 home runs in 5 games for the Mariners at home. Is T-Mobile Park the new Coors? Because that's what it seems like. And it's quickly 3-0. 3 solo shots off of Casey Mize in the early stages of this one. Looking around the league, here you go. Elly De La Cruz collects 5 RBIs in the Giants versus the Giants. Chase Dollander goes 7 innings in his debut against the Rays. And the Blue Jays winning extra in Baltimore, or versus Baltimore. Castillo picks up another strikeout here to begin the 3rd. Jake Rogers is going to go down on strikes as well. Castillo is looking really sharp. Jorge Polanco with his 2nd at-bat. This one's just straight away center, well, right center. And it is gone. Polanco with another 2 home run game. His 4th of the year. Another solo shot for Seattle, and it is 4-0. Now the Mariners have hit 4 home runs, and the team record is 7. So we're a little over halfway there. We'll see if we can hit that going forward. We're at 4, courtesy of Polanco, Raley, and Devers. We go to the 5th, and that's going to be an easy play for Devers out there at 3rd. Another strikeout. This time Riley Green goes down, and 2 outs now for Torkelson. He's down on strikes. So not only is Castillo throwing the ball quite well, but he does have a perfect game through 6. 1-1 pitch to McKinstry. Gives that a pretty good ride out to right, but Robles is there. And he is 8 outs away. A Akil Baddoo. He struck out, and he rips that one foul. Castillo might be losing some movement on his pitches due to it being the 7th, but we'll see how he fares. And Baddoo, high and deep to right field. Robles looks up, and it's gone. So, in one swing, there goes the perfect game, the no-hitter, and the shutout. And the Tigers get on the board with a solo shot. It's 4-1. I don't know about y'all, but I didn't expect that from Akil Baddoo. I didn't expect him to break up the perfect game. Torres is someone who could have done it, and he goes up the middle. So back-to-back hits given up by Castillo, and the Tigers have a runner on first with one man out. In the cleanup hitter in the middle of their order, Kerry Carpenter. He's gonna hit that one up the middle as it rolls past Crawford into center. So back-to-back hits, a homer and 2 singles. And the Tigers have something cooking here in the 7th with 1 out. And here comes the manager, and that's going to be it for Luis Castillo. He fired 6 1/3 perfect innings, and then gave up the homer and the 30 hits. And those 2 base runners are his if they come around to score. And Riley Green is going to hit that one to center. Drops in front of Julio. Runner will hold as they didn't think it would get down. So base is loaded for Gabe Spear. Full count to Torkelson, and he draws a walk. 4-2. Matt Vierling hits one over. No, Polanco gets there. Almost got over his head, but he makes the catch. That's a big out. Jake Rogers now up the middle. Polanco gets to it deep in the hole. He has no play, and it's 4-3. Still, bases loaded, 2 men out. It's going to be up to Colt Keith to keep us alive for Detroit. He pops it up in the infield. Devers is there, and this ball game is a completely different ball game now. It is a one-run contest through 6.5 innings. That could have been scary. I mean, it was already scary. It could have been worse. We go to the 9th. Munoz looking to get the save and gets rudely greeted by Kerry Carpenter with a base hit. Riley Green goes down on strikes again tonight. Here's Torkelson. That's going to find some outfield grass and get in the hole. And Tigers have the tying run at second. And the go-ahead run at first for Matt Vierling. This bullpen is one of my concerns for this team. Grounded to Rayleigh. On to second. Back to first. And an inning and a game-ending double play. And the Mariners hold on 4-3. All 4 of our runs coming courtesy of the solo shot. Didn't get to break our home run record as a team, but a victory's a victory. Castillo looked excellent. Bullpen didn't look as great, but we got it done thanks to Munoz. And he got his second save of the season. Let's look at game 2 now. Of course, Jorge Polanco has been a stud for us in this leadoff spot. And, we're only like 5 games into the season, but he is leading the American League in home runs. Andres Jimenez, that's how you know it's an early season stats. Andres Jimenez is behind him. And he is with 3. So we go to the bottom of the second. Arozarena gets on for a hit. And here's Rowdy Tellez facing Alex Cobb, the veteran. I'm kind of surprised Cobb is still in the league, honestly. That's pretty cool. First pitch. Curveball outside. 0 for 13 with 4 strikeouts is Tellez versus Cobb. That's crazy. 0 for 13 no longer as he goes the other way for a base hit. 1 for 14 now. 1 out. Victor Robles, runners at first and second. Ground ball to first. Torkelson to Torres. And that's a double play to end the inning. Unfortunate twin killing for the Mariners, but that's what you have when, Tellez is on first. Here's a look at the pitching matchup through 4. Both pitchers looking excellent. Who would have thought a pitching duel versus Alex Cobb? But 2 hits for the Mariners, 1 for the Tigers, 3 strikeouts for Cobb, and 2 for Gilbert. Moving on to the 6th, bottom half. Crawford is on with a base hit to bring up Jorge Polanco. We need some offense desperately as it's still a 0-0 game. And wouldn't you know, Polanco provides it. 2-run blast to straightaway left. And it is a 2-0 Mariners lead from none other than Jorge Polanco, the best hitter in baseball right now, it seems like, this 5th. And he gets some distance between him and Andres Gimenez. The Mariners are on the board. Top 8. Gilbert's still out there. That's a base hit and went out base hit for Vierling. Matt Vierling underrated, I guess. He continues to hit the ball. Jake Rogers to Crawford. That's gonna find some left field grass for a base hit. Runner is out from the Arozarena throw. What a play. Vierling, have a seat. Nice throw from Arozarena. I wasn't even paying any attention when making this play. I was just casually throwing to third like one does, but Vierling got too aggressive and he is out. Big break for the Mariners. J.P. Crawford up again, and that's another base hit. He has excelled putting the ball up the middle in these first few games of the season. And of course, you know what happened last time, right? J.P. singles, Polanco homers. Can he do that again? 2-1. Fouled off. Fastball right down the middle. He's someone I'm looking to eventually hopefully trade to free up some money on the books, and he takes that high and deep to left. Will it get out? Into the bullpen, and it does. His 6th home run of the game, another multi-home run game for Polanco. And if he keeps hitting like this, he might get us a nice sneaky good haul in return. But it's only April. Let's not worry about that right now. 4-0 as the Mariners add some insurance thanks to Jorge Polanco. Another 2-run shot. Stay hot. We go top 9. Gilbert out there looking to get the complete game shutout. Ground ball to Raley. Takes it to the bag himself. That's 1 out. I'm sorry, that's Dylan Moore out there, it looks like. Not Raley. Akil Baddoo had a home run last night. Ugly swing from him. 0 for 7 against Gilbert lifetime. Fouls off. Yeah. Gilbert's getting tired. You expect that when someone throws 130 pitches. But it gets Baddoo swinging. That's only 6th strikeout. So he didn't really punch as many guys out. But a guy he did get to strike out was Gleyber Torres, 0 for 3. And he's the last hope for the Tigers. Grounded foul. Quickly 1-2. Tigers down to their final strike. Pitch. Got him with the breaking ball. And that's your ball game. A complete game shutout from Logan Gilbert. And J.P. Crawford and Jorge Polanco providing the offense for Seattle propels us to this 4-0 victory. And we go for the sweep in Game 3. But it will not be easy. Because, of course, in Game 3, we face the Tigers' ace in Tariq Skubal. And he, of course, is the reason the Tigers have a win, as they were able to get one out on opening day against the Dodgers, thanks to Skubal's 7-inning performance, I should say. So, it'll not be easy, but we send George Kirby to the mound, could be another ace. in and of itself. And we look to create some distance here, get the sweep, get our first sweep of the year. We have won the series, and there you see around the league there. You can pause it, but of course, Logan Gilbert, Torrey Polanco, Freddie Freeman collected 5 RBIs against the Braves. Daniel Espinal goes 7 innings, 1 run, and 3 Ks versus the Padres. That's crazy. And of course, you know, you can't forget about Jorge Polanco. We got some milestones there as well. And we're looking for that sweep, like I said. We're breaking out the Blues today. And it won't be easy. If you recall, our first day game of the year, our first series finale of the year, did not go quite well. So we'll see how things go. But we've outscored Detroit 8-3. And here we go. Game 3. Like I said, Scooball has been the bright spot for the Tigers. The reigning Cy Young champ gets a win in his first start as he goes 7 against the Dodgers. Not exactly an easy team to face. And the Tigers' average is good for last in the American League. Lots of ones, and the bright spots are Veerling. But for the Mariners, I mean, it's not much better. We're 13th in the American League in average. Of course, Polanco is hitting quite well. Tellez. So, all right, 2-out double for Gleyber Torres. Kerry Carpenter hitting 300 for the Tigers, a bright spot in their lineup. Has a full count. That's into right field. The Tigers will start this ball game off with a 1-0 lead in the first. Julio takes a strike 3. And Devers with 2 outs. It's going to be late on that fastball, so Scooball looking great early on. 1-0 Tigers in the second. 6, 7, and 8. Torkelson off of Kirby into center. And that's a leadoff base hit. Rogers into right field. And that's going to help the runner move up to third. No out this time. And the Tigers looking to add on in the second. Colt Keith walks. Kirby not looking sharp to start his afternoon. And the bases are loaded with 1 man out. Play at any position. And here's Zach McKinstry. A blessed call there. Mitch Garver behind the plate for Seattle. McKinstry to left. So Rosarena's there. Runner tags. Here comes the throw. And it is way offline. Or no, it's not. That was just my zoomed in view. It is not offline, but it is late. And it's 2-0 Detroit. Top 3, or bottom 2, another strikeout. Or bottom 3, I should say. It's hard to read some of these sometimes. Cade Marlowe getting the start in right field for Victor Robles, and he's down on strikes. Dylan Moore at first tonight. Hits it up the middle for a base hit. So there's our first hit. We've already had a base runner via the walk. And live car turns over to Jorge Polanco, and he's down on strikes. So Scooball looking excellent here through a third of the ball game as his team has a 2-0 lead. Told y'all this would not be an easy game. Wanting to give me victory. And especially with Kirby struggling to be sharp. We're kind of far behind already, you know. Leadoff man on, and Julio Rodriguez, he hits that onto right field. Rowdy Tellez now. He's going to cut and chase the slider. And that's 6 strikeouts for Scooball. Randy Arozarena. Julio on the move. Arozarena down on strike. 7 strikeouts through 4 innings from the Tigers pitching. And this is kind of the thing, you know, I was worried about happening, was that this team is real feast or famine. We hit the ball long and far when we hit it, but we don't hit it very often. However, it's early in the season, so I'm not going to be too worried about that. But there is another hit up the middle, this time for Carpenter, and it's a 3-0 Detroit lead. So they're playing small ball and they're getting it done. Matt Vierling now in the 6th. He's going to hit that one high and deep. That's not small ball. Rodriguez on his horse at the warning track. And it just gets out of here. So Vierling hits it to right center field. His first of the season. And the Tigers just add on 4 unanswered runs against George Kirby in this Mariners offense. So they said, hey, you shut us out with 4 runs, we might try to shut you out with 4 runs. That's exactly what they're trying to do here. Bottom 6, Julio's on base for the second time. He's on the move. Devers down on strikes. The throw down is not in time. 2 outs, but a runner in scoring position. 10 strikeouts for Skubal as he tries to get through 6 shutout innings. The big fella, Rowdy Tellez, hits that one past the diving first baseman, Torkelson into right field. Here comes Julio. The throw to the plate is a little offline, and Julio scores, and he won't get shut out. It's a 3-run deficit. RBI base hit for Rowdy. Bottom 7. There's a walk. 1-out walk for Mitch Garver. Marlowe's up next. Tommy Cale, I can't say his name. Tommy Cale, whatever, y'all know who I'm talking about. Canely is in the ballgame for Detroit. Marlowe hits it hard up the middle for a base hit. The Mariners have had 12 hits this series, 6 home runs, and now we've got something cooking. Tying run coming up to the plate to face Bo Brisky. Luke Raley coming in to pitch hit. So I like his odds better than Dylan Moore. Takes the ball, 2-1. 1 out. The number 9 batter up. Slider finds the outside zone. 500 average for Luke with runners in scoring position, but he chases a sinker low and way out of the zone for the second out. So it's going to be up to our hero, Jorge Polanco. He has been quiet, 0 for 3, but he's shown he's not quiet when it comes to swinging from the left side. 2-1. He could tie this ball game up with 1 swing. And he gives that ball a ride, but it will die out in right center. And nothing comes of the Mariners' threat in the 7th. Last hope for the Mariners in the 9th is Cade Marlowe. And he's going to hit that one hard and fairly deep to center, but nothing doing. And the Tigers do salvage game 3 of this with 3 Skuballs. It's a 10 strikeout performance. And they, hey, it gets them their 2nd win of the series, or of the season. So next time we'll head out of the Bay and take on the Giants. And as always, you guys, if you like what you see, make sure to like, comment, and subscribe for future episodes. Take care, and have a great rest of your day.